friends, how you doing today? We are going to get some sourdough bread started. It is a very warm, sunny day in Valdez, Alaska, and normally I wouldn't do a lot of hot baking when it's really hot outside and my house is really warm. But I need to prep some food ahead of time because I'm going into that last week of my cycle where I'm going to get super lazy and not want to do anything. And last time that happened, I ended up buying store-bought bread. So I just want to make sure that just in case I get the I don't want to do anything, we're going to make some bread now, even though it's hot. So we're going to start it today. We'll bake it tomorrow. Tomorrow is still going to be hot. So yeah, let's get started on that. So actually right now, we're going to start with just doing the flour and the water. And I basically follow the same recipe all the time. It's not my recipe. I will link it below in the description if you'd like to check out the recipe, but it's pretty simple. I have 500 grams of organic all-purpose flour here, and I've got einkorn flour here. This is an organic ancient grain, and I'm going to add 450 grams of this. And it's kind of interchangeable. Sometimes I do 500 grams and 450 of the other, or more or less of whatever, and it's not, I don't always do it exactly the same way every time. I just have pre-measured out 650 grams of water, and I'm just going to mix this together. I usually just use the handle of a wooden utensil. I'll probably get in here a little bit and scrape the sides down with a rubber spatula. So today's just a food prep day. My husband is going to grill up a bunch of meat for me, and I'm going to make a lunch prep salad for my daughter. Dry kind of in there. I don't know if I'm going to need to add extra water today because it's a little bit, warm, so it might be a little dry. Alright, the dough is loosely combined here, and I'm just going to cover it and let it sit for about a half an hour, 45 minutes, and just kind of let that flour really get nice and moist before we add the sourdough and the salt. So we're going to let it sit for a little bit. And while that's sitting, I can finish kind of cleaning the kitchen. Started doing the dishes because, my kitchen's always a mess. So I'm going to go wipe the stove and the counters down real quick. Yeah, I'm making some iced tea. I'm sweating already. Got my hair in a ponytail, so it's off my neck. But yeah, it's a hot day. But we got to get some food done because if it's going to still continue to be hot all this week, I have a ton of work to do. I have some house cleaning I want to get done, and I don't really want to be distracted by, having to think about food to prep. So I'm going to go through and just get as much as I can done, I guess, this afternoon. But man, it is hot already. Whew, I gotta stop sleeping in. We've been staying up way too late, sleeping in way too late, so everything gets started late. Alright, on with the cleaning. I'm going to cover some baking sheets for you.
Sure.
What do you think you're going to use? Some baking sheets?
I don't know. Just gonna fly on and see the line.
Your motorcycle, fly by the seat of your motorcycle, is that what you just said?
You don't want any barbecue sauce.
Just light barbecue sauce, Justin. I'm trying not to get a bunch of sugar all over it. And it's not even sugar, it's high fructose corn syrup, which I'm trying to not also have. So we're going to have a serious
Only has a
talk.
little bit of it. It's
We're gonna have
just
to-
the first ingredient.
Yeah, we're going to have a serious discussion about what kind of products you like to
Hey,
buy.
I know how
How to just grab off the shelf without caring in the
get
world.
what tastes good. Because I can tell you, do you have any of these sugar-free crap that you like?
It's still in the basement, and
Well, what about the 14 ones that are in here already? What about this Diet Coke? Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
That's mine.
I don't know where it came from.
Well, let's make some magic happen. Will you open the ribs in the sink
Yeah. Hang on one sec.
and then throw them in that shit to season?
Try to move these appliances over to the ribbies. Can't hear with the water running.
I said my ears are ringing.
Oh. Why?
Someone's talking about me.
Oh. Probably your mother. I'm right here, so it's not me. Am I supposed to dry these off? Oh, I don't know what to do for help. Because we're using this.
The blend. Salt, pepper, garlic. Yup.
If I can get in there and get it off.
I like thyme on mine.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
me too.
Extra garlic. Goes extra on. Oh yeah, onion pepper.
Seriously. Oh, I just threw that away.
Danos to replace salt. We put it in there anyway, so we get more herbs.
Oh yeah, that's your seasoning blend that you made.
I made the seasoning blend. Put it on the ribs. Sriracha. Sriracha seasoning. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
God, it smells so good. Ah, it's heavy.
It's not gonna come out like that. That look good enough for you?
Just go until you're uncomfortable.
Well then we're good.
Okay, now go until I'm uncomfortable.
Now we're good.
And go till Jocelyn's uncomfortable. Just a little bit
I
more.
should have stopped before I started.
And don't do Hunter or my mom, because then we've just been playing with salt.
If that. Barely any of that.
More garlic. I don't know what seasoning this is.
What?
Just all of it together.
Oh.
It's yummy.
You got it done?
I think so.
Don't make it too spicy, babe.
half of it's going to come off on the grill. The other half's going to get smoked to oblivion. It's just going to leave a nice.
It's going to be delicious. You're going to have to slam it down and make a huge mess.
I didn't have to,
But you thought I needed more to clean up?
it's half the fun.
I'm so in pain.
Let's get chicken on it.
The scissors?
Oh, you got it back.
I got it right here because the other one doesn't fit under there. Leave that one alone.
This was both bags? It was, huh? There were only one in each one?
Yeah. That's why I wanted the Costco one. I wanted more.
Well, there you have it. Yeah. Did you do both sides?
Yes, I did the other side first.
Okay.
Come look yourself.
Oh,
I know, you'll see it when you put it on the grill.
no.
Yeah, that's seasoned. Chicken and ribs is going on the grill today. That's a lot here. Let me get a picture of that.
I was gonna get sausage, but it was $10 a pack.
For like a little pack?
Yeah.
For like a 5-pack?
Yeah.
God, so
I was
dumb.
like, no, not doing that. Quick for context.
Yeah, that's a big bowl.
That's pretty good.
Okay, it's just about time for me to add the sourdough starter to my dough. So, yeah, so I can take that stuff out now.
Alright, I'll open the doors for you.
I cannot, no. My knee hurts way too bad. I already took like a bunch of ibuprofen trying to get this pain to stop.
Did you?
Yeah. You got bugs out there? You smell like bug spray.
That's why I washed my hands, because I was covered in bug spray.
Covered in bug spray. Yeah, I gotta wash my hand now too. And the back of you is covered in bug spray too.
Yeah, I
Did it
sprayed
real
everywhere.
good? Did it real good?
I'm gonna carry this coffee and this.
You come back for your coffee and the ribs. Just take the chicken first and then...
Alright, low and slow. I'm gonna do...
If some comes out earlier than others, that's fine.
Well, yeah,
Get as much
they're
as you
done
can
when they're
on there.
done, but the slower you put them on the smoker, the longer
The more smokies they'll get, right?
yeah, you get the better smoke. So I'm gonna do like 250.
Well, it's 1 o'clock, so as long as something's ready by like 6,
Oh yeah.
then I'm fine with that.
Open the door.
Open the door. All right, let's get this sourdough going. I'm gonna measure out the salt first, so I don't over salt it. But we're gonna go with 20 grams of salt. This is the messy, sticky part. We need 200 grams of the sourdough starter. Okay, we want to save some in there to be able to feed it again. I'm also going to sprinkle the salt all over the top. And then I use my fingers to get in there and spread it all around and get it all mixed in. And that sourdough starter kind of re-moistens all that flour. This is very wet dough. Took me several times to get used to working with the wet sourdough because I did not want to. I thought it was weird. But now I find it kind of fun and kind of, you know, just relaxing to get my hand in the dough, squish it all around. My little scraper here to to make sure it all kind of comes together. Kind of gets involved. Don't want anything left up on the sides of the bowl. I will. This is going to just rest for a little bit, and over the next few hours I'm going to do 6 stretch and folds. So yeah, it's just going to sit here for a little bit. Alright, now that I got my hands cleaned up, let's go see how it's going on the grill. I made myself some peach tea earlier, and it was really warm still, so I wanted it to get cold. So I put it in a glass with some ice, and then I put the glass in the freezer. And this was like a half an hour ago, and it's frozen solid. My bad. I guess now I gotta start over. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Let's go see the grill, and then we'll fix ourselves some tea. I'm having crazy knee pain today. I already took a bunch of ibuprofen about 45 minutes ago, but it is not working yet. And I usually don't take pain medication, but it is hurting. I just want to cry. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. Looking good, babe. Yummy.
Could have put them both up top. Still can. We'll do that for a while.
Thanks, babe.
I decided to go 225.
Okay. You can always raise it up later.
1 o'clock on the dot.
All right, thanks.
4:29 and 0 seconds.
I'm going back upstairs.
We should have chicken ribs.
And this is what it's like when you only have use of one leg. You gotta go slow up the stairs. Probably shouldn't have went bike riding last night. That's probably why my knee hurt super bad. Because my knee was already hurting last night, and then we went bike riding. I need to make another cup of tea. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna sit down and have some tea for a little bit. Rest my leg. Maybe put some ice on it. I'm gonna start the dishwasher. It's gonna be loud, so we'll come back when the dishwasher is a little quieter. Alright, friends. Oh, I think my knee pain is finally starting to subside. I was like in so much pain there, I was like ready to cry. Dishwasher's almost done. So I gotta get dishes put away here soon. My husband took out the trash and went to the store. I told him earlier, I was like, let's go take the trash and get ice cream. I was thinking like go to the ice cream shop and just get ice cream. But instead he went without me because I just needed to sit and rest. And he got some ice cream little things, Klondike Reese's. So he got some little Klondike bars. I'm still working on my sourdough. I've already stretched it about 3 times now. So got 3 more times to go. I also had to text him to ask him to get hot dogs and buns. I just really want a hot dog right now. Maybe because it's a really warm summer day, right? Makes you think of a hot dog. I don't know. I really wanted hot dogs, but he missed it. He was already on his way home. But he got ice cream. I made some iced tea. And when I got a cup, spilled it all over the front of me. So that's that. I'm like hungry for food though. I have some turkey here that I bought last week. I wonder if it's any good. Bought it last weekend. Or I don't know. Beginning of the week or something. What does it say? 17th. Whatever day that was. Monday or whatever. Oh, it smells good. Oh, and I got some cheese, mayonnaise, mustard. Oh, I need to cut this cheese up a little bit. Pull out this turkey. See if we can get some slices off of it, huh? 2. Don't come apart. 4. Let's do like 6. Start with 6. Just gonna do like this. Put some cheese in there in the middle. A little strip of mayonnaise. And there we have little turkey roll-up sandwiches. Oh man, I made a huge mess all over the counter too. Meat, roll up. I have a little bit of the Siete barbecue potato chips that I had from the other day, and we'll have those. Alright, and there, my friends, is my little snack. Alright, I did do some grocery shopping so that we could do all this like cooking today and stuff. Because I was just basically going to cook like a potato salad, and then he's going to do the meat, and then I was going to make a pasta salad for them to take for lunches this week because he's going back to work and my daughter is working. So I'll get the pasta salad done today for my daughter for sure. But I was also going to make a slaw to go with this stuff, and then like I just looked and my carrots are moldy. So I have not really gone through these drawers in a while. But I definitely need to pull some of this stuff out because, yeah, that bag of moldy carrots needs to go. So bummed because it's like almost a full bag. Ugh, this gotta go too. It's old. Avocados, which have been in the fridge a while, but I'm gonna say they're probably okay to eat still. I just gotta crack them open, so maybe we could figure out something to do with these. I've got some green onion that has, I used half the bunch, but not the whole thing, but that looks pretty brown and wilty. Got some old lettuce from last week. Got some lemons that are kind of iffy. I don't even know what kind of onion this is, but I know it's onion. Oh, it's just yellow onion. Still looks good. Zucchini I never used. Yuck. And a whole thing of celery. Surprisingly, the celery still, besides the tips, look a little wilty. The celery might still be pretty good. I might just chop that up and freeze it. We'll see. Okay, bottom drawer. Oh, this is the cabbage I was going to use to make slaw, and it's got a big black spot right there. These are old shredded carrots that I had bought a couple weeks back. They don't look bad, but it does say used by May 29th and it's June 23rd. So I've got old herbs and an old tomato. Well, I definitely can't make a slaw without slaw ingredients. Could still see if that purple cabbage is good, but could just toss it too. Let's start over. I got some cheese in here. I got cheddar, mozzarella, and there's a pepper jack in here somewhere. Oh, I see it. All the cheeses are still good. Got my tortillas. Well, I think maybe I'll just make the pasta salad and the, what do you call that salad with the potatoes? Potato salad? Can't even think. Need to put these back. These back. So maybe we'll start with the potato salad, which will require some pickles, mayonnaise. I guess we'll start with boiling eggs and washing the potatoes and getting them chopped up and getting ready to go in the water. Don't really have a lot for a potato salad, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the store again to get a bunch of stuff because yeah, this is not, I don't know what I was thinking, like, oh well, it's gonna be like a basic, kind of almost nothing in it, maybe a little onion pickle and a little boiled egg, and that's it in the potato salad, because yeah, I don't know. That's all I feel like doing. I think got all these. We got some artichoke hearts, basil, cucumber, and some little grape tomatoes. That's gonna go in our pasta. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna season this just like we did the other one. Then at least I'll know what her salad will taste like. Alright, garlic, onion powder, oregano. And I didn't put any salt or pepper in hers, but I'm going to put salt and pepper in mine. So pepper and some salt. Now we'll go in with the olive. Well, let's actually give this a stir, and then we'll put the olive oil. Olive oil. And this is extra virgin olive oil, of course. Alright. The other half of that big lemon I did earlier. There was a lot of juice in that lemon. Give it another stir. Now, I totally should have did this for her salad, but I didn't. I'm going to chop this lettuce up. It doesn't have to be great, but I feel like I should just kind of chop it a little bit because I felt like the pieces were really just big. Of this. Oh, maybe we could fit the salad in there afterwards. Don't even know if this is going to be good, but hopefully it will. Good morning, friends. It is the next day and we're ready to do the bread. Yeah, so let's get that out. My camera died last night, so I had to charge it up, so I didn't get to finish filming last night. But, you know, I got that salad mixed up and it came out really good. And the meat was delicious. And then I got this bread. It proofed up, doubled in size, got it out, rolled into balls, stuck it in my cloths, my floured up cloths, covered it up here, and now they're ready. They've spent their 14 hours in the fridge. They are ready to go in the oven. I'm really excited. They look nice and bubbly on top, so I'm hoping I don't smash any of these bubbles when I take them out. And the oven's preheated. It's been going almost 45 minutes, so I mean the instructions say to let it go an hour, but I never let it go that long. Now I need to get these ready. Parchments. Let's see which one we want to do first. We'll do this one first, I guess. Scary part. Oh, especially because this bowl is heavy. Okay. Gentle, gentle. Ooh. Gentle, 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 gentle. Oh, it's sticking a little bit. I don't think I floured it enough. Okay, next one. Gentle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Okay. Now, these are quite, just gonna score it a little bit on the top here. And then get the pots out. Super hot. Watch your face. Ooh, steam. Face on that one, steam. Woo. Now the scary part, dropping them in. And these are really fast, so scary. Boy. Don't forget to put your mittens back on. Lids. Hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes. Whew, that was hot. Okay, so 25 minutes. Take the lids off, let them go another 20, and then we'll take them out, let them cool. I'm gonna put one in the freezer for sure, and then the other one I might let sit out for a couple of days. Maybe half of it, and then we'll put the other half in the freezer, maybe? I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I don't really know what we're eating, other than all that meat that we cooked. So meat, and I'll probably make more potatoes or rice. Maybe I'll make rice one night to go with that stuff, and veggies. The salad preps were for their lunches, and so after that, the second salad that I made was able to make 2 lunches for Justin. So he's gonna take the salad with barbecue meat. There's still a lot of barbecue meat left, so we'll be eating that for a few days. And or I could shred it up and I could freeze it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal if we don't want to keep eating it, but more than likely we'll just keep eating it because I'm lazy and I don't want to cook a lot. But these are clean, so these could get put away. Still have some dishes to do from last night. Like wipe this counter down because it's still full of flour from last night. We'll come back when the bread is transitioning, I guess, or when it comes out. I don't know. All right, friends, we are gonna take the lid off. I'm gonna do this with one hand. Okay, let's take the lids off. Whew. Hot. I'll do the best I can to get this done. Oh God, pull it out, pull it out. Oh, okay, ready, lid 1. There's that one, delicious. Let's do this one, lid 2. Ah, da, da. Oh wow, those look amazing. Okay, 20 more minutes, here we go. Okay. Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes. Alright, well those are finishing up. I do something a little weird when I'm cooling my bread, and I put the rack up on yoga blocks. And that's just so it could get more airflow all the way around, and it will cool off faster, hopefully, you know, because we want to get to eating the bread. I mean, because obviously, you know, that's why I said probably eat some of it right now, because you can't bake fresh bread and then just not eat it. but it can go in the freezer. So I have done like half a loaf in the freezer before. So I can do like one full loaf in the freezer and then cut the other one in half, put the other half in the freezer because I really don't need it. Like for myself, I might have a little bit, right? Like we'll eat like half today or whatever, but really have, my daughter has a few more days before she can go on more carbs. So she's still on fasting right now. I'm coming off of fasting now. So yeah, we're a little bit off sync. So she's a couple days behind me, but that's fine. We're getting close. Can't believe she synced up as fast as she did, because with her PCOS, she was going 3 to 4 months without having a cycle at all. So now, just like immediately, as soon as we got her home, like we got her, like she's cycling again. So she's had already 2 cycles since she's been home. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get her into a 3rd one and get her going back on regular cycling, because it's super important. Anyways, let's get the rack and get that ready for when they come out. Ta-da! Here's the rack. All right, so this fits both breads pretty nicely, or it should. Those breads are actually a lot bigger than I thought they would be, so I don't know. But we'll squeeze them both on here. It'll be fine. They're gonna be fine. So this week everybody is at work. Well, today's Justin's last day off, but he goes back to work tomorrow. Hunter's still working every day. Riley's working every day this week. So yeah, it's gonna go back to a normal week. Thank goodness the weather actually cooled down just a bit. We got some cloud cover in. Still a super nice day. The sun's peeking out here and there a little bit, but mostly cloud cover. So, and there's a breeze. That made baking this bread so much nicer. So I don't know, maybe I should try to squeeze in those blueberry muffins. That would be delicious too. I think my daughter likes blueberry muffins. She's such a picky eater. So hopefully today we'll find out if she likes how I make her salad. I don't think she tried any of the salad last night because she didn't like the stuff I put in it. As far as like, she doesn't like artichokes. I'm not sure how she feels about tomatoes. But yeah, I know she doesn't like artichokes. But man, we gotta get that girl changing her eating habits, right? Like, she's gotta start trying to like some stuff. I'm hoping once we can start doing some longer fasts with her, I'm hoping that will start helping change her microbiome, and that will help change her taste buds. So, you know, it's a process, and she's got to have like a little bit of an open mind. Yeah, in the meantime, bread today, and I think that's it, because yeah, I'm feeling super lazy. It's been a really long couple of weeks with him being off and then traveling, and I was just starting to kind of feel like I was getting my groove back, and then we were traveling, and then he was off, and when he's off, when Justin's off, it takes a lot of energy out of me. He's just like a big kid. We've been bicycling, we've been going to the skate park. So I don't skateboard, so I was just, you know, a bystander. Like, I think one time we went to the skate park, I took my bicycle because it was in the evening, so there wasn't a lot of people there. Then another time we went to the skate park, it was actually, I think, like go skate day. So there was tons of people there. So I just brought a chair, sat in the shade while him and the kids were skating, but we're skateboarding. But yeah, big kid. He built a ramp yesterday. And he was doing pretty good on it. Like, he just thought it'd be fun to build a ramp. Well, he was outside smoking that meat all day, so that's what he did. I suffered in pain yesterday, and then today, like, my knee actually, like, knock on wood, it feels really good right now. Like, I almost like would be like, hey, let's go bike riding again, except for I'm afraid that would jinx it and it would like start that pain all over again. So I don't know. I'm just gonna enjoy a day of having very minimal to zero pain in my knee, because yesterday I just wanted to cry all day. even the ibuprofen, it took so long to kick in. By the time it did kick in, all it did was just take the edge off so that I didn't want to constantly cry. But I was still in pain like all day. So it was rough finishing up dinner last night. But it was worth it because I got lunches done for this week. I got some meat cooked for dinner this week. And that just takes a lot of pressure off of me of trying to figure out what I'm going to eat. Because guess what? We have to eat the food that's already cooked. So there you go. But I have looked up a couple of new recipes that I think I want to try out. So for this next weekend, but I'll save them for next weekend when I'm filming because I do want to like share with you, you know, the new things that I'm trying out. So, so next weekend will be a full weekend of eating when I'm not fasting. Because we'll be still not fasting next weekend, and then by the weekend after that we'll be well back into fasting. So fasting, not fasting, fasting, not fasting. Like right now I'm intermittent fasting, but kind of like just light, like, you know, 14, 15 hours, not like a huge crazy amount. So just light intermittent fasting this weekend, and then next weekend I go to no fasting, and then the weekend after I go back on a full blown fasting, like big fasts. We're gonna do big fast that weekend. So a couple weeks from now, big fasts. Like we'll do more 36-hour fasts and see how that goes. Got to get on the same page about this food though. I think he did not use that Baby Ray's, that whatever that barbecue sauce with the high fructose corn syrup was. He ended up not using that, so that bottle hasn't even been opened yet. I put it in the pantry. I ended up finding a bottle of Primal Kitchen Hawaiian barbecue, and I didn't look at the ingredients, but just because it's by Primal Kitchen, it's got to be way better. In fact, let me look up the ingredients right now. I'll just look on Amazon. Okay, here we go. So that first one, that Baby Ray, or whatever that one was that we had yesterday, the first ingredient was high fructose corn syrup. So this one, the ingredients is tomato puree, pineapple juice concentrate, date paste, apple cider vinegar, coconut aminos, sea salt, yellow mustard, tapioca starch, black pepper, natural smoke flavor. I couldn't read that word. Natural smoke flavor, so that's probably the iffy part, but ancho powder, onion powder, garlic powder. So there you go. The first ingredient is not high fructose corn syrup. So yeah, that's the barbecue sauce he ended up using. And I think I'm just going to have to like we have a stock of barbecue sauce in the pantry. So I don't know why he even bought that at the grocery store. Other than he just thought it said like brown sugar on it. And he was just like, oh, that looks good. But yeah, I just can't in good conscience like purposefully eat that. So when he bought that, I was like, don't put any barbecue sauce on like half the meat because I don't want to eat that. So, I mean, it's bad enough. I'm just buying regular old Safeway chicken, you know, like, I mean, I really am trying to change like the products that I'm using and buying and things like that. So, you know, it's not perfect. It's going to be trial and error. And, you know, there's going to be sometimes he buys stuff at the store. My daughter buys stuff at the store, and it's, you know, probably going to be different than what I would buy at the store. But, you know, it is what it is. When we pay for food, we're going to eat it because food is expensive. Whether it's high fructose corn syrup food or natural sugar food, it's just, it's going to be expensive no matter what. And all you could do is the best you can with what you have. So, I mean, do I have a bunch of processed food in my pantry that some of it's probably made with high fructose corn syrup and God knows what other kinds of nitrates, you know, whatever. I don't know what all the stupid names are for all the different bad things, but you know what I mean. Yeah. So it is what it is, and we're just gonna do what we can with what we have. But yesterday it did end up being a better choice overall, because as important it is, I know for like myself, for everyone should not be eating stuff like high fructose corn syrup. I feel like it's extra important specifically for my daughter. She's, you know, I'm a mom, so it's like daughter first, right? Kids first, they're important first. And I think it's just like the mom guilt too, that I'm the one who screwed her up to begin with. So now it's like, okay, now it's my job to fix it. Especially because she's allowing me to help her fix this problem that I've created. So, yeah. Yes, she's an adult. Yes, she can make her own decisions, but it's just helpful when everybody tries to do it together. So if you're in your house and you're trying to do it by yourself, then my heart goes out to you, and I'm here to do it with you, because nobody should have to do this by themselves. And I just want to be I just want to be a system of support for someone who is trying to do it by themselves, and it's hard. It's hard to do it by yourself. It's probably half the reason why nothing's ever worked for as long as it has, is because I've always been trying to do it by myself. And even now, even though my husband is on board and he is supportive, he still makes, you know, just random decisions, because he doesn't like, it's not on his front of his mind like it is on mine. Every time I look at food, it's on the front of my mind. Every time he looks at food, he's just like, is it good or not? You know, and he likes everything. So he's just like, oh, that looks yummy, I'm going to eat it. But, you know, the difference between men and women's bodies are totally like, yeah. So he wants to do good for me also, which is why when I found the Hawaiian barbecue sauce in the pantry, he just used that. So there you go. That's going to be coming out here in a minute. So let's get ready. All right, friends, here is the bread. I made a boo-boo, and it's something I pretty much always do every time I'm filming this. Couple of boo-boos, but the biggest one was when I uncovered them, I was supposed to turn the temperature down, and I did not. So they're a little darker than I thought they would be. But yeah. They are crackling though. I don't know if you can hear it with all the outside noises, but okay. So the bread, very proud of myself. I felt terrible that I didn't get to do it last time. And you know that loaf that I bought? It's like that big giant sourdough sliced loaf that you buy at Costco. And we barely got halfway through it and it started to get moldy. And I kept it in the fridge. So I don't know how old that bread was when I got it, but very disappointing. Because, yeah, even this fresh homemade bread doesn't go moldy like that. Yeah, it was weird. So that was why this time I was like, I really just want to make sure, because that was the first time I bought like store-bought sliced bread in a long while. Yeah. So usually, like, I need to really just stick to making my own bread, because it's just better. Tastes better. It's healthier. And everybody loves fresh baked bread. So who knows, if I'm feeling good next weekend, maybe I'll make more bread. Who knows? Might not be regular artisan loaves like this. Maybe it'll be something else. But that's pretty much it for my food prep. Got some lunches made, got some sourdough made, cooked a bunch of meat for the week. Very happy about that. So I can like feel like a little relaxed for a few days and feel like not so obsessive about not knowing what to cook, because I already have stuff made. Because sometimes I do get in my own head about that. We gotta let these cool before we can cut into it. I think this one's bigger, so I think I'm gonna put this one in the freezer, and I'll probably cut this one in half and just keep half out, and then maybe freeze the other half. So we'll see though. For sure this one's gonna go in the freezer though, because even if I keep this one out, this would probably take us like a whole week, like a whole work week, like 4 or 5 days to eat. So that's it for my weekend prep and my light intermittent fasting. Nothing crazy, just kind of a normal weekend. And I'm ready to jump into the work week. I'm ready for my husband to go back to work so I can focus on working at home. And but it's been fun. It's been nice having him home. We've been acting like kids, playing like kids. It's totally exhausting to be a child when you're not. So that's why they have all the energy they have, is because adults, like, right? It's just hard to keep up. But thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it, and I love you so much. Bye. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna let these cool now.